The night before camp, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring. I stir. I've been stirring all night long. I picked the perfect night to stay up all night just to put this footage to you. But I've been taking pictures all over this studio to give you an inside look at what I've built here for you this fall. I'm feeling something good this year, guys. I really am, and it's been a long time. You know, you guys has followed me for a long time. If you've been with me for a long time, you know I haven't been very excited coming into seasons very often, but this is one that I'm really excited. And also, if you followed me a long time, you've seen me progress from a little room in a little house to one man cave to another man cave to this house or whatever. But my first man cave, I think it was it started getting serious around 2013, 2014. And I still think today that was my best man cave right there. It was, y'all remember that one? It was so smooth. I didn't get to have it long because my neighbors ratted me out because it broke a code that has nothing to do with anyone else. So I had to pay stupid amount of money to the city, and we got mad, and we bought a new house, which was a brand new house, brand new garage. And I tried to recreate that so hard, and you saw it, and it just didn't work. It wasn't as good as that first man cave or whatever. So we eventually moved out here to this bigger house, but they had no room for me. The kids got all kind of room. My parents upstairs. I mean, everybody got room here except for me. So I was stuck in this little room. But now with modern technology, I can make this room look kind of big. It looks kind of big right now. But I can do all kind of things with computing equipment and things of that sort. So this room may be little, but it's filled up with computing power and graphics power and all that kind of stuff. So let's take a look at it. All right. All right, where do we start? Let's start with gaming. Okay. Now my son is really into video games, believe it or not. Can you believe that's just weird, right? All kids are into video games. So I had him in mind every step of the way, because eventually, I feel like he's going to put a lot more time on all this gaming than I could even ever imagine. But let's start with that TV. That's a monster Samsung. It's built for gaming. It's a QN85A Samsung Neo QLED 4K smart TV. Regular price, that thing was $3,000, $2,999. I got it for $739. Don't believe me here. I don't cap. Wow, I use cap. But I got it on a deal. It was on, I had a rebate, and I bought it on a Super Bowl Sunday special where they were giving 50 to 60% off or something like that. Something crazy. So you have to, technology, you got to jump on those. I'm telling you, everything in this room was pretty much bought on a Black Friday deal or Prime, or I buy it brand new. Like when the GH5 and all, when the cameras come out, I buy the camera as soon as it drops, so I get the full usage out of it or whatever. But yeah, that was my biggest deal. I love that one or whatever. So then let's move it over to my monster laptop. I didn't get a deal on this one. But I did get a little deal on it. It was then it's a MSI Raider GE78hx with the NVIDIA RTX 4090. Yes, I got the 4090. This is literally the fastest laptop that they make. So that can push. I've got it pushing all these screens. I got it pushing 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 screens? I got it pushing 4 screens, but they're not just small screens. Again, the TV is 120 hertz. The computer is 240 hertz. The other one is 144, and this one's 120. So it's pushing some pushing. All right. Then, but that laptop is specifically for streaming though. Only I will also do some gaming on it. You know, man, I played Madden. There's nothing like it. I have to show you. I played Madden on the 16:9 screen, and it was beautiful. Hardly playable, but looks great. However, on the flip side, if I take my glasses off and go over there and stick my head right into the laptop screen, I'm literally unbeatable. It's 240 hertz. I mean, you just think about moving and you move. It's ridiculous. So it looks pretty to game on my on my widescreen over here, but gaming on the laptop, that might be where I go if I'm competitive. If I got to do some business, I'm gonna be on that laptop. All right, and I'm also going to build some AI models with that thing too. That's another reason why I got the 4090 to build AI models and make basically so I won't have to pay monthly fees to like Midjourney or Leonardo AI. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to get on this. You need to get on it. All right. In the middle here, I have 2 extra graphics cards for just a little, like if I need some more power, just a little bit more power to just make sure everything goes cleanly. One's hooked up to my PlayStation 5, and the other one's hooked up to my box camera there, and both are able to stream up to 4K 120 frames per second. I don't know where you're going to stream there. I mean, YouTube caps out at 4K 60 and then with a 51,000 bit rate. So I'm future proof there. And that's another thing you do. You buy technology to where you're future proof and you don't have to worry about, oh, it's out of date already. I just bought it last week. All right, lost my spot. All right, the camera I'm using for gaming up there, it is a Panasonic Micro Four Thirds camera, box camera called the BGH1. It's very nice. It has IP streaming. It has just about everything. It has everything but a display window. And I did not know how annoying that would be. But it's highly annoying that I don't have a display window. All right. And on the corner is my vertical screen where I read messages and a Obsbot Tiny 2 for my live stream. Now, let me tell you, I bought another DSLR and put it right above the vertical monitor right there. It was great. But right before my refund window was over, I said, let me look at this Obsbot and see if it can go over there. And I'm telling you, that little camera kicked the you-know-what out of that DSLR. I sent that thing back with flames on it and bought another Tiny 2 for outside, for shows for outside. I mean, and the Tiny 2 was not near, it was a third of the price of the DSLR. So they're getting so good with cameras now that they're taking the big cameras. They're starting to take them out now. Not these cameras yet, but the other one, yeah, they took it out. So and then we have a couple of Stream Decks over there. Now let's move to the back wall here. Up top, I have a star made by my boy L4G Custom Fab. That's his Instagram at L4G Custom Fab. He made me that, and that's one of my prized possessions right there. I love that thing. And then I have my 360 camera, which is probably going to camp with me. I gotta do some more research to figure out how to use it correctly. And then I have my one bad purchase, I think, and that's that gimbal. It's a Zhiyun crane. It's just annoying. It's just to set up, and if the weight's off a little bit and you've got heavy lenses, it's annoying. It's annoying. All right. And now, and lastly, how did I almost forget? Lastly, my boy SpiderPlush sporting the Oculus Pro. I love SpiderPlush. If you knew his Canon event, you would. All right. All right, now for the production side. Now, first of all, I wanted to explain to you, all this is a long build. I've been buying products and I keep products. I buy good products. I take care of my products. It's a real thing. And if I make a bad purchase like that Zion crane, I'm really upset about it. So I've done really well. This mic is probably one of the oldest devices I have. It's made by Blue. I don't even think Blue is a company anymore. I think they were bought by Logitech or something like that. But it's an older microphone, but it's just absolutely wonderful. It's been working for me. I have some headphones from Blue as well, some Blue Sadies they're called, and they fit so comfortably on my head, and they sound so good. And I've had them. I destroyed the ear cushion and I had to buy more ear cushions. That's how long I've had that thing. So if you buy a good piece of technology, it's going to stay with you for a while. And to my cameras, I have a GH5 and a GH6 right here. The GH6, I'm getting ready to take it down in a few minutes. It's going to go to camp with me, and I'm going to move the GH5 into the GH6's spot so it can be my blogger for while I'm here, so I don't have to take cameras in and out. But the GH5, the GH6, just wait to the footage. Just wait for it. It's going to be buttery and just nice and just like you're going to reach your hand in it to touch somebody. And the GH5, that broke the internet way back like 8 years ago, 8 years ago, when I was doing some camp footage, and the footage was just like ridiculously nice. So hopefully I can get some more good footage like that here today. All right, and I use my iPad Pro right underneath the GH5 for reading back comments and checking on my stream and things of that sort. So now let's get to the computers. This is a 3-computer setup. All right. First, of course, I have the Raider coming over from the other side of the room. That Raider is, like I said, it's a streamer. It's specifically used for streaming, some graphics, some little stuff here and there, but mainly just for streaming. Then I have an M1 Mac Studio and an M1 Mac Pro. Now the Mac Studio, that's my editor. I do all my editing there, Final Cut. I have Adobe Photoshop there. I have all the high intensive stuff that Mac is good for. I have it on that one, and I use that for creative stuff. And then my M1 MacBook Pro is my mobile streamer. I'll take it outside. I'll take it to Atlanta. I'll take it wherever we need to take it. If I stream in the living room or whatever, I'll stream off that laptop as well. As you can see, I have you can't see it, but I have all 3 coming into this stupid Samsung Neo Odessy G9. I saw this at CES 2 years ago, and I saw that Raider at CES last year. I need to stop going to CES in Vegas. I need to stop doing that. But I saw that in CES 2 years ago, and I had to have it. So I have 3 sources going into the monitor. I have got ahead of myself there. I have the three feeds going in there, so I can split the screen there and have Mac on one side and PC on the other side, and go back and forth doing whatever production I need to work. And I can do 3 screens on there as well with the MacBook Pro, and I can go like a third. 2/3 and 1/3, so if I'm working on a bigger project on one side and just want to monitor something on the other screen, I can have a bigger one and a smaller window. So that is awesome. I can just stay in the same workspace and use the same stuff right in front of me. I use Tidler Live for my graphics. I use it and I send it through NDI, and they just changed their name to Captivate, which is an Adobe name, so I don't know what's going to happen there, but that's how I do my scoreboards and all my on-air graphics and things of that sort. I also use Wirecast to stream. It's expensive, but it's just so easy. I learned it a long time ago, so once you learn one program, you don't want to. And OBS is so time consuming, man. And then also the main reason why that Wirecast I can't let it go is the NDI. They have NDI in and NDI out, and basically what that means is two Wirecast computers. I have one here and one there, and they both can send feeds back and forth to each other without a wire. 4K 60 frame. I mean, it's just like it'll skip a little bit here and there, but it's pretty much as fluid as what you're watching right now. So that's good. And the last thing is my desk. I love my desk. It adjusts from 25 if the kids want to get in here for any reasons, and if they're not going to be over here for any reason. But it goes down to 25 feet and it goes all the way up to 50 feet. But it's probably one of my favorite things because I stand all the time now. No more sitting and things of that sort. So that's it. I'm getting to the car right now. I'm riding down there, and I'm just going to spit as much content to you as I can. Wish me luck. Hadn't done this in a long time, and as you can see, it's a lot of work, and you gotta know a lot of stuff. All right, holla at you. Peace.